It's really important that we take notice of false teachers. In fact, this is a big theme throughout the New Testament that was warned of many times, and Paul warns about this a lot. But what's interesting is we often have this picture of the false teacher kind of just going around really obviously. Well, of course he's a false teacher. I mean, he's basically advocating sacrificing children to Satan. But that's not generally how it goes. In fact, it's usually extremely subtle. It's not something super obvious. This goes for sin and Satan too. He's not running around as this devil with a pitchfork like we're expecting to find. In fact, Paul tells us it's quite the opposite. Listen to these words in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, starting in verse 13. For such people are false apostles, deceitful workers, disguising themselves as apostles of Christ. And no wonder, for Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. So it is no great surprise if his servants also disguise themselves as servants of righteousness. Their end will be according to their works. And so here's the thing that you need to take away from that. We need to be all the more vigilant because false teachers aren't going to be super obvious. They're not going to come in obvious guise. They're going to come smuggled in, disguised, looking like a good teacher and a faithful friend and a faithful pastor, but they're not. They are leading you toward hell, toward destruction. And what Paul makes clear is they're going to be judged for that. They may give it away with it now, but God still knows. But in the meantime, we need to keep alert. And we need to remember that if anyone takes us from the gospel, whether that be Paul or an angel himself, we should not follow that person. Amen.